Hello, this is Mike Hayes, and on this video we're continuing our discussion about blues guitar and blues guitar chord progressions. At the moment we're looking at the chord progression for the T-Bone Walker tune Stormy Monday. On the screen in front of you you'll see two sets of chords. At the top of the screen we have our basic 12-bar blues in the key of G, and on the bottom is the variations that we're building on our basic 12-bar blues. The first thing I'd like you to have a listen to, and if you like you can practice along with it, is the audio track for the bottom chord progression. And in particular I'd like you to have a listen to the turnaround in bars 11 and 12. And what we have here is a 1, 4, 1, 5 chord sequence. I referred to the turnaround as a 1, 4, 1, 5 chord sequence. So I'll go to the circle of fifths to visually illustrate what I'm referring to. Since we're in the key of G, I'm going to identify G as our starting point. So I'll make that chord 1. When we move around the circle in an anti-clockwise direction, we're moving in fourths. So chord 1 being G, chord 4 being C. Back to chord 1, and then when I move in a clockwise direction, we're moving in fifths. So now we can identify the root movement of our turnaround in bar 11 and 12. Chord 1 being G, chord 4 being C, and chord 5 being D. Now that we've identified the root movement in our turnaround, it's easy to see that what we've done is added certain chord qualities to create a blues effect in the T-Bone Walker style. We've created a G9, that's a chord texture that we've added. It could have been a G7th. In fact, the last chord in the audio track that you just heard was a G7th, the very last chord when I played the progression through the second time. So in the turnaround we're using a G9 going to a C9, back to G9, and we're putting in a trademark T-Bone Walker augmented chord to create additional tension as the 5 chord. So that's how we arrive at our turnaround in bars 11 and 12. G9, C9, G9, and then D augmented. So I hope you found this information interesting and that it helps you create your own blues style of guitar playing. You might like to check out some of the other videos in this series, and I look forward to catching up with you on the next video. This is Mike Hayes, and we've been talking about blues guitar and blues guitar chord progressions.